Okay, I'm gonna try to make this video about 100 men versus a gorilla, using the silverback gorilla as the gorilla that we're talking about. Now, I have watched tons of videos. I'm gonna try to read this off of something that I wrote up to make sure I get everything that I want, because I thought about this. I've seen tons of videos, some of them funny, some of them just crazy. You can't punch him. You can't bite him enough to where you're going to affect him to where he won't throw you off, because you got to get to him. If you punch him, dude, he's thick. It's thick. So he's gonna bite you, he's gonna grab you, he's gonna throw you, they jump, they use their hands and feet. He has so many weapons, and his weapons aren't like ours. So anyway, this is what I came up with. So 16 to 20 people. So on my front line, I figure about 6 crackheads or some terminally ill people that have some movement strength. They don't have to be strong. They just have to be available. I don't think that for what I'm proposing, I don't think he's going to charge at you. I think we're going to be okay. Now, we're all going to be taking some risks. So a good 6 crackheads or terminally ill patients. Next, I was thinking 4 little people. But then, after thinking about it, nope, 2 little people. So 2 little people, I mean, well, yeah, 2 little people. So, but if not little people, then I would say some wiry, small people. Small, lightweight, whatever else. Somebody that's quick. But like Peter Dinklage, no. Brad Williams, comedian, no. They not ready for this. I'm talking about some like Wee Man or somebody like him. 4 strong dudes. 4 big old dudes. Preferably they hammer throwers, lifters, heavy lifters, stuff like that. Lumberjacks that's used to just, pushing their body and using their weight and their strength to do things. That, as far as strong people go, that's about it for those. Then I'm looking for speed and skill, so I'm looking for somebody like a good 5 or 6 that are quick and focused on what they're about to do. So, and you don't really need all 6 that for the other part, but I'm saying that many because 1 or 2 of us may chicken out. Because I'm gonna be back there. I think that the way I work it, I probably can do it. I'm a wimp though. Don't get me wrong. I ain't that bad dude. I ain't that tough. But anyway, so the strategy. This is how it's supposed to work. I'm gonna read this. Okay, first, the crackheads, whatever you want to call them in the front, those are the distractors. Their job is to distract the gorilla, throw him off. You're gonna be looking at him, he's gonna be looking at you. So your job is to make noise, jump up and down, dance, whatever else. I don't care if you perform a show, whatever it takes. Your job is to distract him, to keep him focused on what's going on right here. You're trying to throw him off his game, because he already knows something going on, because y'all in front of him. So he knows about some. I'm sure gorillas aren't stupid. They know something about to jump off. So he gonna be on his P's and Q's ready for you, moving his little thing. So that being said, you got his attention. And now that you got his attention, it's time for my little people, or my thin people, whatever you want to call them. It's for my thin people. So you get them, and you get my strong people. So you get a pair right here and a pair right there. Get up kind of close to him, and then you grab him, and it's time for, I don't know if this is politically incorrect. It was called this midget throwing. We do some midget throwing, little people throwing, whatever you want to call it. You take them and you chunk them at the gorilla. Now, your job is not to do nothing with him. Don't hit him, don't fight him, don't do nothing. Like I said, this is a distraction. Hopefully, he's going to do 1 or 2 things. Hopefully, he's going to move back or just stand there. Kind of, what is wrong with these folks? He's going to look at y'all and try to figure out what's wrong with you. You throw one. First, you're going to pick him up, boom, boom, and you chunk him. And so while he's up in the air, the other one's now ready for the second chunk. Boom, boom, because the first one, The first one is trying to see what his reaction is. You trying to see what he's gonna do when you chunk that first one. So is he gonna move to the side? He gonna move to the side? He gonna step back? He gonna rush and try to catch it? I don't know if gorillas can catch. I don't think they can catch, but I'm just saying. You want to see what his reaction. So when that next midget is in the air, he's gonna be looking and judging what he's gonna do then, because you already know what the reaction gonna be. So he's in the air, and so now you chunk the second one down. Boom. So one is on the ground. Hopefully he done dropped and ran or whatever, because the second one is on his way right now. So now you got these two jumping off. Now, so far, everybody's pretty cool except for the ones that we done chunked at the gorilla. I don't know if you done made it to the gorilla. I don't know if they don't chunk you to where you touch the gorilla, or if they just chunk you just out of reach. You could be just out of reach. Like I said, this is about a distraction and reaction. See what he's going to do. Now, this is mine. No homo before I say this. Anyway, so the ones with me, the 4, 5, 6, our job is to take him down. How do we take him down? Well, they say we can't have any weapons. My question is, I just want lube. I want to be able to lube down, so if he try to grab one of us, you know, we can hopefully be as slippery as possible. But while the midgets is in the air, or the little people are in the air, or the thin, whoever's being chunked while they're in the air, that first reaction, he may step back. If he step back, all of us are behind him. And you know how gorillas stand. You know, they not stand, you know how they are ready. So we go for the chute. That's our job. Our job is to go for the chute. One of us is going to have to go for the chute. We're going for the punch. We're going to punch him in the chute. And not just hit him in the chute. We trying to punch up. We trying to put a hole in the chute. We trying to go all the way up in the chute. Up here. All the way up here. That's going to throw him out. He ain't never had that before. Have you ever seen a gorilla penis? 1.5 to 4 inches max. And they not thick. So, the softest part of a gorilla, I think, is gonna be that chute, the dookie chute. So what we gonna do? We gonna and we gonna run, and he, like I said, he either gonna move back or he gonna stand there wondering what you doing. So we already, like he's distracted, so we already close. So we just got trying to get a good sprint in. Bam! I mean, try to get it all the way up in there. When you get in there, you grab. You got to come in, or like however you want to go. You ain't gonna break your fingers probably, but you want to come in with a fist. As soon as you get off in there, you grabbing and you pulling out real quick. Grab, pull out. That's it. Grab. That's it. That's your job. Reach in there, boom, and pull it out. Reach in there with a fist, open up, grab what you can and pull it out. That's the whole thing. He ain't never had that. Never had. I don't care how freaky he is. He ain't never had. Ain't nobody did him like that. He look at the bum, because it's right there too. It's open. The way they stand is right there. Boom, it's open. No homo. So punch, grab, and pull out. And you grabbing, you pull out. You trying to pull out a test. Whatever you grab, you just finna grab it real quick because you trying to get in there and out of there. But say you reach in there, because like I said, it's gonna throw him off. So first thing, he gonna react to that. He ain't gonna have no choice. He ain't never felt nothing like that before. It's gonna throw him off, so he gonna probably swing around. So if he clench up, he may clench up, and you can't move that thing. So if you reach in there and he clenched up in your arm and he's swung, you grab him around the waist or wherever you can to hold on while he switch around. But you in there now, so you done grab. So now that you done grab, you squeeze and trying to pull your arm out, whatever it's taking. So he about out. He about done. Cause he done, dude. There's not much you can do. Somebody done reach in there and they done grabbed your insides. You done went into a hole. It ain't never been. Even if it has been hit, it ain't never been hit like that. Imagine the women that you've seen, if you've seen any, or guys. I don't know. I can't. I'm not judging. Imagine the shows, pictures, or whatever else you've seen where you slip and hit the wrong hole, and they just jump and move. Imagine. And that's just from something small. Imagine that coming from a whole fist. Whole fist off in there. So he either going to shoot forward and you're going to, like I said, you off in there. So you grab and pull out. Boom. So he either going to help you pull it out or he going to swing around and you got to hold around his waist with the other arm. So you boom, and you hold it on. If he swing around too fast, he clench up. So you in there just mixing it up. But the whole job is just to get him to bleed out. So you gonna come out and bleed. He go, boom, everything on the ground. Boom, he bleeding out. And you just sit around and watch. Dude, we done did you in. You on the ground, we done did you in, dog. You writhing in pain because you can't hit. You ain't nobody to hit because we done already jetted. We done got in and got out and jetted. The worst person that he probably gonna take the most. He may lose an arm from the clinch. He may clinch him and he may lose an arm. You know, feel bad for him by losing the arm, so we get somebody to donate. You know, everybody around can donate because everybody else, the rest of the people that's not, you know, the other 100 or the other 80 or whatever, I want paramedics and psychologists to deal with the mind thing that's going to happen, because it's gonna mess us up. The whole situation is gonna mess us up. We're gonna be messed up after this, because, you know, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be done. We did that, but we're gonna be messed up. You know, a couple of us, the ones who were thrown, they may be hurt, they may not. They may have gotten away. They may not even gotten close to him. They just, like I said, just a reaction. But the one that's gonna probably take it, is gonna be real messed up, is the one that go off in there and grab, you know, unless somebody else has to back up, you know, because, you know, he didn't finish the job good. So, you know, that's why I say you got 2 or 3 that's going for the punching Judy, you know. So you going in there, but I feel he's gonna be the casualty, and so we need to take up a fund for him, because we know his arm gonna be messed up. He's probably gonna have a little whiplash, but he gonna survive. He should survive. I think he gonna survive. He gonna be all right. I think he gonna be all right. I feel bad for him though, but he did it. He did it for all of us to prove that men are, you know, 100 men, and it's not even 100. No, he did it. He took the brunt. He with the focus, dude. 20% out of the 100. He did that for all of us. He made that move so that all of us can hold our heads up high and say, yeah, we could take a gorilla. He did that for all of us. So I feel bad for him, probably losing his arm and some whiplash, but we got doctors there. That's what the paramedics are for. They're not there to revive the gorilla. They there to help you out when that arm get caught, or if he swing around too fast and you in there, he gonna swing around and you may grab it real quick and he chunk you out, but you gotta land somewhere, because he gonna move fast. They fast, they strong. So, but he ain't gonna hit nobody. He ain't gonna be able to hit nobody after that. No, dude out. Then, you know, and if it's something left over to do, then you can try to go in after him or whatever else. But I think, dude, once you in there and you done moved and you done switched around in there, you know, you done fondled it and everything else, you twisted him up, dude can't come back from that. It's internal bleeding and everything else forever, the real stuff. It ain't that fake internal bleeding where you just, got a little internal bleeding. No, it's like, dude, your stuff is messed up, and you done pulled out entrails like you doing a kit, like you doing a chicken getting some giblets and stuff. You done got in and you just pull it about. But you hurt though, you know, if he clinch. But you did it, and then whoever else behind you have hopefully done it too, done their job. And we can come and grab you and pull you out. You know, he may die right there, and you quit, and he's stuck in there, he dead, and you just in there with your arm in there, you convulsing because you cut off or whatever. We gonna grab you and pull you out and get you to the paramedics, because you ain't there alone. That's, like I said, there's 4 or 5 of us in the back. The ones in the front, they done did their job. Us in the back, we looking out for each other. We're a crew, we're a group. You know, we done psyched each other up. We've been working with each other for a minute or two. So anyway, that's it. That's how we take out that's how 100 men, or 20, or even 16 take out a gorilla, silverback, big body. Because Jokers is strong. You see how he got muscle pop out. He ain't nothing but you can't hit him hard enough. You cannot hit him hard enough. You can't get to him hard enough. You may hit him a few times, but have you seen them videos? Pow, 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 pow. They tussle. When they tussle for real. I mean, those little hits, those little love taps that they giving, those are full-on jabs. They're not even jabs that, you know, normal people would give. Those are like swings from here, and they just jabbing. Pow, 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 pow. You seen them. Jokers hit hard. And y'all talking about grabbing them by the balls. Y'all talking about, I looked it up. Bears, yes, bears are affected by that. They say gorillas don't fall like that. They say gorillas don't fall like that. And it's small anyway, so you got to get to it. It's going to take a few of y'all to get to that. And he going to be knocking y'all out. Bip, bip, on the head, front, all kinds of stuff. So he gonna protect the ding ding. But the distraction gonna keep him from us knowing, because none of y'all even thought about coming to the chute. So he ain't gonna think y'all coming to the chute. Nobody else have. I did. But I'm a genius like that. Now I do that process. I roll that process. So me rolling that process, yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to take this dude out. That's my thing. I ain't got no weapons, so I got a caveman. That's me. I figured that out so that we could survive. And then old boy whose arm we lost, he did that. He did it for us. Because as I think about it and go through it, I don't want to lose my arm. So we want to find somebody else to actually do the process. I'll be back there to pull him out. But I'm not, I thought about it while I've been sitting here. And I'm not going to be the one to, I can't be the one to lose my arm. But I'll pull him out. I'll be right there with him. I'm going to sit by his bedside. I'm going to go to the hospital with him in the ambulance. He going to be all right, though. We're going to check on him. Then he going to be a hero. He going to be a hero, going to get a parade. So, anyway. So, that's it. About 6 people for the distraction. 4 strong men to chunk the people at him. Whatever kind of people whatever people we use, we're going to chunk the people at him. So that's 6 and that's 4, that's 10. Then you got the 2, which are the people that are actually being thrown. So that's 12. And I would say about 6 of us in the back, because 4 of us going to chicken out probably on running up to him. So one of us going to be in the perfect position to get him. And that dude might, so the one will have to push him up. Somebody might have to push him into it or whatever else. But one of us got to run up there. So with 6 of us, the odds are that one of us gonna make that move because he's distracted and be like, oh yeah, okay, he busy. I'm good. You're gonna go and you gonna punch. So we got that. So at 6, 10, 12, and then 4 to 6 in the back. 16, 18 people. Take out a silverback. Take out a silverback. And hopefully no casualties. That's the whole thing. We're going for no casualties. Somebody gonna get hurt. Maybe 2 or 3. Dudes that get thrown may get hurt. Dude thrown and may catch back hurt. Unless he wearing his weight belt. So y'all, and just like those gorillas, them dudes is lifting up logs. They ain't got no weight belts on. They ain't doing push-up. This is just natural strength that they finna come at y'all with. Y'all talking about jumping them and bobbing and weaving and in and out. No, this group go get it. This group, no, y'all casual. No, I'm not trying to lose none of y'all, dog. I'm not trying to lose nobody. I want everybody to make it. And so that's what I'm proposing. So let me know when y'all want to do this. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to do it with y'all. Because that's a lot. It's a lot of people more brave than I am. I'm not that brave. I'm not. I'm a strategist. I think of stuff. I think of how to do it. I don't necessarily go through with it. And if you want me to build something, I can. I'm good with my hands, but I'm not brave like that. So while I think about it, I probably won't be the one to actually go punch or pull out. I'll probably be off on the side in the back, rooting everybody on. Because I came up with the plan, and just in case another plan needs to be made after that, you got to have me around still. And so I don't want to put myself in that danger. I'll coach. I have a megaphone and I'll be coaching it once because I'm gonna distract them. I'm gonna be back behind them, distracting behind the 6. But I'll be coaching from the out because I'm still gonna be distracting. Yeah, talking about it. And so yeah, I think we can do it, guys. So y'all let me know. I'll write it up. Yeah, I think we got it. We got this. We can do this. Less than 100. Less than 100. Us. 100 men. We are men. Against the silverback. We got it. We can do it. Check the plan.